Hey guys, how's it going? I've got another flashlight video for you today. Right now I'm going to be taking a look at the Nitecore EC25 Cobra. This is sort of like the sister light to the Nitecore EA4 that I just did a video on a couple days ago. Basically they have the same operation. They have pretty much the same, purpose, the same use. They're pocket searchlights. They have the same, output as far as lumens go, and like I said, they have the same exact, interface and operation. They're just different body designs and different power sources. So, just wanted to do a quick video on this one. This is a pretty cool light. Definitely like it. This one is the 18650 one. So basically it's going to take two CR123s or an 18650. Right now I have two CR123s in there. Now, straight out of the box, what you're going to get is, as you would with pretty much all Nitecore products, you get a nice, pretty quality sheath here, pocket holster, not sheath. You get the lanyard, and you get a spare O-ring. So you get a couple nice little accessories, and with this one also you get a pocket clip, which is actually pretty dang stiff. I wish it wasn't so stiff, but it is super stiff. So pretty hard to get clipped to your pants because of how stiff it is. But let me just do a quick comparison here between this light and the EA4. You can see they're both about same length. The EC25 is just a drop longer, but obviously you can see how much smaller in diameter the EC25 is. So this light is going to be much more pocketable. This could, realistically be a nice EDC knife, or EDC knife, yeah, an EDC light, just because of the size. It's a nice compact light. This one, not so much, because it's a 4 AA battery light. Obviously you're gonna have some girth there. But this one is much more pocketable. So if you're looking to get one of these two lights and you want it to be able to go into your pocket real nice and carry well, then the EC25 is definitely going to be that one for you. Whereas if you're looking for something that's going to just be maybe a car light or a home light, or you're going to carry it in a cargo pocket in your pants or something, EC or EA4 might be a better option. They're both about the same price. I think actually they're exactly the same price, about 65 bucks on the eBay. So they both use the same LEDs. They both use the Cree XML U2, so pretty good LEDs. This one, as you can see, also has the blue indicator here. I much more prefer this one over the indicator in this one, because this one, the blue light isn't kind of covered up by the button as it is on the EA4. On the EA4 you have the light coming through with a little rubberized button, whereas on this one you have sort of like a camera shutter button type thing going on with just a circle of blue light coming around it. So this one's much more pronounced. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. For me, I like having the relatively bright blinking light. That way it's easy to spot at nighttime. So I definitely prefer the indicator light on this as compared to the EA4, but they both serve their purpose. They're both visible at night. So what else? Basically, the styling on this thing's pretty nice. It's got the hard anodized black aluminum finish. You can see it's got a nice sized heat sink going around the body here, help dissipate the heat. And that is one thing I definitely noticed when having both of these lights on turbo for, I don't know, maybe about a minute. The heat is very noticeable on this light, whereas this light is basically non-existent. This light does very, very well with the heat, the EA4 that is. Whereas this one, the heat was definitely noticeable. So I imagine that's why they put a nice sized heat sink on there. Just like the EA4, Nitecore has what they call precision digital optics technology. Basically, I guess that's just a very refined, you know, technical process for making their reflectors. As you can see, it's a really smooth reflector. I guess it's just very precise, and it offers a better beam throw. Yeah, it's a nice reflector, very smooth. And what I was most curious about between the two of these, they're both rated for 860 lumens, but what made me get this one initially over this one was that this one is rated at 20,000 candelas, or candelas, whereas this one's rated at 12,500 candelas. So I was really, you know, I'm not a flashlight expert by any means, so I was really interested to see how these two perform next to each other, considering that they have the same lumens, but this one has, you know, almost 100% more Candelas rating. Not too sure, you know, what that means. It's just another unit to measure the light output, but you know, I was curious because the Candelas was much more in this one's favor, whereas the Lumens is exactly the same. So I did a little researching last night, and they basically both have the same throw. I believe they say that the distance of throw on this one's about 283 meters or 86 meters, where this one's 222 meters. And I could just say that this one, just barely, you can tell that it throws a drop further than this one. It's really not noticeable. It's hardly noticeable at all. So if you're gonna, you know, look at those specs and think, well, I have to get the EA4 because, you know, it just, the numbers are just so much better in its favor, I would advise you not to decide to get the EA4 based on those numbers, because it's basically the same exact output. You know, you've got the same LED, same, you know, type of reflector. It's basically going to come down to the body styling and, you know, what your purpose for these lights are going to be. If you're going to want an EDC light, you're going to want this one. If you're going to want maybe a home light, something that you're not going to, you know, want to throw in your pocket, you're going to get this one. They're both IPX8 water resistant, you know, typical Nitecore quality, shock resistant. So I mean, that's pretty much it. I'll just go over the interface again real quick. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to press all the way down. That's going to give you turbo. And if you half press once, that'll give you high. So that'll just, half pressing will get you cycling between turbo and high. And then you press, whoops, I don't mean to do that, but then you press all the way down and it'll kill it. And then Nitecore has what they call the EDC, or not the, I'm sorry, the everyday mode, which basically, to get to that, you're going to half press. And here it's starting at, I think, ultra low, low, medium, and then high. So a half press will get you cycling between those four modes. Then to turn it off, you're just going to press all the way down. And it's got a memory function where when you're cycling through these ED or everyday modes, you say you want it to start on low every time. You click off on low, and then when you half press, low will be the first one it comes to. So that's pretty neat. It's also got Lockout, just like, you know, most of Nitecore's products. You're gonna turn it on, then hold down. It's gonna blink once, and you're locked out. To unlock it, you're gonna hold down a couple seconds, and you're unlocked. Then I believe it's going to do a readout of the voltage. Maybe not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can get to a strobe by having it on and fast double pressing it, and you get to a very disorienting strobe. So that's pretty much it. I'll just give you a real quick comparison between this and the EC2. You can see they're very similar. The bodies are, you know, exactly the same pretty much. You know, the EC25 is a little bit bigger, obviously, and it has over double the output of the EC2. That's just a little quick comparison. Throw out the EA4 again. Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or anything, let me know and I'll get back to you. Thanks.